my living in vain? Is my body in vain? Is my fashion in vain? Is my travel in vain? No, of course not. It's not all in vain. 'Cause after all, let it define.
Lux, 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 Lady Lux, Lady Lux. That's her name, don't wear it out. Lady Lux, Lady Lux. That's her name, don't wear it out. Hopping out the bed, right? Gotta get my tummy tight. I'm gonna get my body wrapped today. That mean you going right.
Let's spin the block to the group home. See what them boys on. Looking out for them men, making them feel like who? Mike Jones. Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones. 4 days and 3 nights. Lux, get your flight right. Tune in to Biz One, 7 p.m. on Wednesday night.
Fashion talk, let's not forget where you get your fashion pick. Latest fashion in the mix. Yeah, you know it's gonna be lit. Ow. 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 Lady Lux. Lady Lux. Lady Lux. Lady Lux. Ow. Ow. Lady Lux.
Yeah. Those. What's happening? Got my brim on today, y'all. How y'all week been? Are y'all getting ready for Thanksgiving? Oh yeah. I'm ready. I got 2 turkeys. Probably gonna get a couple more from the group homes to feed the guys, but I'm ready to get it on and over with. Let's do this. Christmas, Thanksgiving, all of that. Let's get this over with. But we got a special guest coming on, G-Man. We waiting for him to get on. But before that, I want y'all to make sure y'all check out Dante Payne's Final Fridays. And he's gonna have Mr. Cheats coming soon. And we're supposed to have some tickets. Where are tickets, Ace?
Oh man, if y'all looking to win some free tickets for
Yes.
Final Fridays, all you have to do is go to the Busy One Entertainment website. Hit that radio page and click that red button and register for the ticket giveaway.
Oh.
We got more giveaways coming, so do that.
That's what's up. Go to the website, y'all, and the app, not the website, right? The app?
No, the website. Go to the website.
The website?
To register.
Okay. Also, download the app. Make sure you download
Yeah,
that
download
Busy
that.
One Entertainment app and watch all the shows. Y'all don't, not just mine. Let's watch all of them. Support everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So, I have a 60th birthday party coming up in St. Lucia, y'all. So I've been showing the advertisement for that. If you book your what happened? Okay. If you book before Thanksgiving, the Black Friday will give you $200 off for Black Friday for the trip.
$200 off?
It's all inclusive. The air flight is included. It's nice, y'all. I seen the tours and oh my God, I can't wait. Yes, St. Lucia, y'all. So if y'all want to join me for my 60th birthday party, do that. And make sure tonight is the Cali Bar. They have an old school R&B with Ken. Spinning Ken gonna be up there. I guess Spinning Ken, did he change the day of his show or something?
I don't know. I want to go over there and cut him out. Where you leaving, brother?
He been at the Cali Bar.
I see.
So make sure y'all go to the Cali Bar tonight, old school R&B, and get your drink on. Yeah, Miss Lorena up there. Hey, let's go. Let's go. So I don't know where my guest at. Let me
So I mean, wait, you want to just jump into some music over here?
Do what?
You want to jump into some music while we wait?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
Let's see what's going on.
You want to get some of these busy one entertainment artists?
Yeah, which one?
It depends. You tell me.
I don't know what's new.
I mean, we could always go to the Garden of Eden if we want to.
The Garden of Eden? Okay. Yes, definitely. That's my girl.
We always ready for the smoke.
That's my girl. Eden Brown. Yay!
Let's go.
Let's
Here
go.
we have Eden 513 with all the smoke. Let's get it.
Okay, let's see what's going on.
Of course, I support Devine Lux. Go visit her website at www.divinelux.com. And don't forget for your listening pleasure, catch your show, Fashion Talk, on Busy One Radio. Live 365 every Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Don't miss the next HBCU Classic Experience by On Impact Promotions, November 15th through 17th, 2024. Call 513-602-7289 to get involved.
I support Divine Deluxe, and so should you. Check her out at divinedeluxe.com. And she get you right. Yeah, for the gentlemen. Y'all see that.
Y'all, this your boy Alcatraz. Make sure y'all check out Busy One Radio, Lady Divine Fashion Talk Show. It go down every Wednesday. Ow.
When I'm getting ready for my night out, I use Divine Essentials Foundation to give me the coverage that makes me feel like a superstar. The smooth satin finish that it gives me on my face makes me feel like I'm getting ready to walk up onto the runway. Dare to be different with Divine Essentials Foundation and Makeup Line.
Hey, yay. Thanks for tuning in to Busy One Radio, the Lady Divine Show, y'all. We got G-Man, the original man of hip-hop. What does that mean, G-Man?
The original G-Man of hip hop. The G-Man stands for God, God's man. I belong to God, not man. It's music playing in the background again. That's
Hold on. Chris, you hear that?
Hello?
Yeah, hold on. Let me try to get it off. Is that better?
Yeah, I don't hear it anymore.
Okay, I did it.
All right, thank you, Chris.
All righty. So, go ahead.
The G-Man stands for God's man. I belong to God, not man. And the G stands for God. The dash between the G and the M stands for the bridge between God and man.
Okay, so we can see half of your face. Can you move the camera up some? There you go. So, tell us a little bit about how you got started in hip hop.
Wow, that take a long time. Well, back in 1973, me and a couple of friends from different schools and neighborhoods had different sets of skills that we either was blessed with or picked up in our young years. So we started linking up with other little crews and other school people that went to school that had some of the similar attributes that we all had. So we just started going around the city of New York, showcasing our talents on corners and block parties and basement parties, backyard parties, garages, stuff like that. It picked up so good that we was able to go into different parts of the city in New York and showcase our talent. And we started making a little bit of change. Like people would throw us nickels, quarters, dollars, and all that in our little bucket stuff. So it became, at the end of the day, we'd make a little bit of change and we divvied it up to everybody. Everybody got the same thing. So that's how it started. And that was in 1973. You know what I mean? In 1975, I was invited to go around the corner in a park around in my neighborhood called Prospect Park. One of the buddies came, knocked on my door, and said, "Hey, come around here. We're gonna do this in Prospect Park." So it was in the neighborhood I was living in.
And
So
what
I was
neighborhood
like,
was that?
that was it was called Flatbush. It was in the Flatbush area, and basically it was on Parkside Avenue and Ocean Avenue where it came together across from the oldest McDonald's on the planet.
In New York, right?
Yes, in Brooklyn, New York, to be exact.
Okay.
So I was born in Queens though, but when it came down to it, we went around to Prospect Park, and when we started jamming, the people started beating on the empty garbage cans, empty buckets, and making our own rhythms so that we could freestyle on, which is just saying rhymes and contemplating rhymes while thinking about it before you saying it, and saying it so you stay on rhythm, just breaking down the cipher of freestyling there. But we started doing that, and people started, doing their breakdancing, pop locking, ticking, and all that. And this was before there was a such thing as hip hop DJs, and before there was anything of people using break beats and all that. It wasn't none of that yet. So that day, they was asking, what are we gonna call this thing that we're doing? So I said, let's call it hip hop. And they said, why would we call it hip hop? Basically, and I broke down that cipher. I said, because we was popular everywhere we went. The older heads used to throw that right fist in the air and say, right on, you young brothers is hip. So I got the term hip from them saying that to us, that we were hip, which meant we were popular. And we was popular everywhere we went across all the 5 boroughs. And then the hop came from because we needed to go from borough to borough because we was following the older heads trying to be little 5%ers, which the main 3 principles of that, when we named it, was knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Those were the main 3 principles. And since we had the term hip already, the hop came from us. In order to go from city to city, and from borough to borough, that is, we had to sneak on the trains. And when the police wasn't looking, the transit cops wasn't looking, we'd run before the train door closes and hop over the turnstiles to sneak on the train. So that's where the term hip hop came from.
That's amazing. That's amazing. G-Man is the original person that named hip hop.
The father.
And he's on the Lady Devine show. I mean, I am so honored. I am so honored. So I have gotten to know you over the last couple of months. What's that? I don't know what that was.
What that was?
I gotten to know you over the last couple of months, and you have a lot of knowledge in a lot of areas, not just hip hop. And we're gonna come back from a break, and you're gonna tell us more, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. Chris, you ready? Oh, he said 1 minute. We got 1 minute.
Oh, you're right.
So 1 minute, G-Man, I know that somebody, you did get signed when you were young, and you had a person that actually stole from you. Who would that be?
Well, I wasn't so much as signed when I was younger. I was influenced by people when I was younger and taken advantage of, and then end up losing things that I didn't even know that I possessed, which would have been, in our times today, would have been the publishing, the writing, and my name that people was calling me. I never made my own name up. I just went with the vibe that I was getting. And since I was trying to learn to understand what spirituality was, and with my mother explaining who Jesus was to me, and me getting an understanding of some of the gifts that I realized that I had, people took advantage of us kids. It wasn't them older guys that went into nightclubs and businesses and and was able to make it a business and make money off of our culture before it was a culture, and then when it became a culture, it was us kids that started it. The older heads got the accolades because they could get into places that sold alcohol and stuff like that. We couldn't get in them, so we couldn't make it a business and make money off it like they did. So just because somebody become popular at something doesn't mean they was first at it, and that's what happened. The older heads became more popular because they was more organized with people from Sugar Hill family, Sugar Hill Records, that is, and Miss Sylvia Robinson, and God bless her, the passing of her, God bless her, and her husband Joseph Robinson Sr. So
We gotta take a break. We're gonna be right back, G-Man.
All right.
I'm ready. My name is Howard Johnson. I live in DeLand, Florida. I downloaded Live 365, and I now listen to Busy One Radio, thanks to Kimberly, my sister.
Do you have belly rolls like this? Do you have the chicken wing arm like this? Or experience fat rolls like this? I suggest you try Devine Essentials, Lipo in a Jar. Brought to you by Devine Lux. Lipo in a jar slims your body, firms your body, reduces cellulite, and burns fat, all at the same time.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Kim, you asked me to send you how I feel about Deluxe and the things that you are doing in our environment. Let me tell you, then, everything you have touched since I've known you has been gold. Your love for the people. I know these things personally. Hey, y'all, you got an opportunity to get on with Deluxe over here. Hit Kimmy up. She's been available for the people. Long time. Gang, gang, gang.
All right, y'all. That was Copy Back by Ebby Rowe. So thanks again for tuning in to the Lady Devine Show on Busy One Radio. And we have a special guest, G-Man, the original man who named hip-hop. So he was just talking about how the older people took over the hip-hop because they were older, but the younger people was the ones that was actually doing everything. So how did that affect you, G-Man?
Well, it with me, I deal with reality. When you're a kid, you don't understand how your emotions sometimes and how it can affect you, and you realize how it really affects you as you get older. If you look at it, you know that the truth is the truth because they wasn't doing none of the other parts of the culture. They was only doing the part of the culture that they can exploit and make money on, which was rapping and rhyming. You see what I'm saying? Because if they was really about the culture, they would have been doing the entire culture. That's why the most of the culture has all but been lost because they was only interested in exploitation of the culture to make money and line their pockets. And I understand that business is business. I don't knock business, but I knock industry. See, there's two parts of both facets. There's business and there's industry. Industry gets you laid, LAID, and business gets you paid, PAID. And I stick with the business aspect of it. I understand what they did and why they did it. But what bothers me is that taking ownership of stuff that you really didn't do. Now, I give them other people the accolades of back scratching, being hip hop DJs from 79 on. But prior to that, there was a culture that they took everything from. And it wasn't based upon self-gain. It wasn't based on self-indulgence or disrespectfulness to the culture. It was based upon, like I said, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and community in integration, where we would go in different blocks, in the communities, in different communities, and have fun and showcase our talents. But that has changed, and the stuff that they're doing now, I care not for it. I don't disrespect nobody that's doing it for their hustle, but I don't want to hear women talking about how gangster they are or talking about how many people they can shoot and kill and sleep with. I don't want to hear that, and our community don't need to hear that. When you putting your poison into our kids, but sending your kids to private school and keeping them sheltered from
Yeah,
the hoods, it becomes a problem to me, and it becomes contradictive, and it becomes hypocritical. Like for instance, the rap that's going on right now that they got is like it's not even really rap. Some people are not even making sense with the stuff they're saying, except for when they talk about thugism, drugism, sex, and violence. Then it makes sense because for some reason people don't seem to come together unless they effing or eating.
that's true.
You know
That's
what I
true.
mean?
So
And,
they say
and
sex sells.
say again.
They say that sex sells. The
Yeah,
violence
but
of sex.
it only sells for two people. It sells for the pimp and the whore. You know what I mean? It
Exactly.
don't sell for the community. What is it doing for the community? What is it doing for these kids that can't eat out here? I got a program I put together called Feed the Kids. What does it do for Feed the Kids? I went to a big event Sunday that I performed at with DJ Remix all the way from New York out in Miami Beach for the PAL Club. And I looked at everything was free for the kids, all the food, all the rides. I mean, real good food, not hot dogs and hamburgers, real food. And to see these kids enjoy themselves and do dance contests where we raised hundreds of dollars just to give every kid some money for participating. We don't do those community things anymore because it's all about getting on stage, shaking your butt, getting on TV, shaking your tail,
Yeah.
and and forgetting that you have kids and you have daughters. What's gonna happen when somebody do the same thing to your daughter and your kids that you putting on our kids?
Right.
They sit there and they disrespecting the women. They talking about how they date raping them and all the stuff they're doing. And then when somebody do it to their kids, then now it's a travesty and you want to go to war. What about the other kids out here that you doing it to? What about the sisters, aunties, nieces, cousins, mothers that you're doing this stuff to?
Is there a way to turn the music industry around so that we have more positivity and less negativity?
Yes, it is a way to do that, but it starts with one person at a time. Like for instance, I get off some of these talk shows or get off some of these podcasts or these interviews, and the interview is all great and we talking positive things. And as soon as I get off, they go right behind me and book Mr. Killer All, Mr. Killerma, Mr. Sex Man. They go right back so they could get followers and more views and more likes and more shares to doing just what we were just talking about trying not to do. Then they won't push me. They'll push Killer Mac. They won't push the original G Man of hip hop. They won't push him. They'll push killer, 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 killer. Sex, 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 sex. They'll push them. Like they got people on the radio right now. I'm listening to, and every time songs from these certain artists come on, I just turn the radio down or off. It's because I don't want to hear. Now the industry is being ran by women now, so that's another way of feminizing us men because they all in the award that was a few months ago. It was none but women on the whole show, and
Right.
all of them was just shaking their butts and half dressed. I'm not saying that there's not a place for that, but in our living rooms with our children and our kids, there's no place for that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? There's no place for homosexuality in our classrooms.
Exactly.
That's adult stuff. Why teach that to our children? And when
So
you speak about it, people want to ostracize you and they want to stop your career. You motherfuckers never had nothing to do with my career. So I give less than a fuck about how you feel about it. And I'm passionate about it. I'm not cussing at you or at none of them. I'm just talking about the situation. I'm making a point here. So if I could talk like that and make a point when I know my intellectual conversation is on another level and I do that, I fit in. But as soon as I get there and talk about knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and talk about God and the creator and all that, then I become a problem. You don't want to hear that. They'll stop the conversation or go to break or stamp you out on your Facebook and lower your music and and do all that because they want to push negativity, hate, and murder and drugs and sex and violence on your kids. but they want to shelter their little pygmies.
Exactly. Tell us about the Sugar Hill Records. Are they still out there today performing? What's
Well, it's not just Sugar Hill Records. I think that label has all but just all but dissolved. I'm not sure 100% because I'm not in tune or in touch with them. People keep calling me Master G. I am G Man, formerly of the Sugar Hill family. I keep saying that. I no longer associate with them on that level. So I don't want people saying that, posting that, because people get a problem when you infringe on what they own. They own Sugar Hill Gang. They own the Sugar Hill Records. But it's not a lie to say that I'm formerly of the Sugar Hill family, because I was signed to Joey Robinson Jr. directly, who is the son of Sylvia Robinson and Joseph Robinson Sr., and that's the family, along with their other brothers and sisters. So that's not a lie. So with that being said, what's going on with them is their business. I don't get involved with their business. I have nothing to do with them. I deal with me and the brands and stuff that I push now, like GXYZ and the original G-Man of hip hop. With them, to talk about them is, I don't like to degrade people, especially people that really didn't do me no good for the interim, but taught me a lot of stuff in the outro, because if it was not for them, I wouldn't probably have a history to talk about.
right?
Y'all gotta excuse me.
You are currently doing some amazing things with developing artists, with your artist development program. And we're gonna talk about that when we come back from break, and get some people involved, because
And then I want y'all to also, before you go to break, I want y'all to see the office where we at. See, out here, we do high-end stuff. You see what I'm saying? That's the Bentley truck over there. You know what I mean? You got the Lamborghini, you got the Rolls Royce, you got the Benz wagons. We outside, we got the yachts and stuff like that. See, it's about moving up in life and doing big things. You can't grow standing still.
you cannot.
And you can't be one dimensional. See, you got to be tapped in, and I'm tapped in, and that's just reality. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have some big things going on, and it's amazing. It's amazing. What we need for artists to understand that they do need development, and when we come back, we're gonna talk about that.
Okay.
Of course, I support Devine Lux. Go visit her website at www.divinelux.com. And don't forget, for your listening pleasure, catch your show, Fashion Talk, on Busy One Radio. Live 365, every Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Don't miss the next HBCU Classic Experience by On Impact Promotions, November 15th through 17th, 2024. Call 513-602-7289 to get involved.
I support Devine Deluxe, and so should you. Check her out at divinedeluxe.com, and she'll get you right. Yeah, for the gentlemen. Y'all see that.
Y'all, it's your boy Alcatraz. Make sure y'all check out Busy One Radio, Lady Devine Fashion Talk Show. It go down every Wednesday. Ow.
When I'm getting ready for my night out, I use Devine Essentials Foundation to give me the coverage that makes me feel like a superstar. The smooth satin finish that it gives me on my face makes me feel like I'm getting ready to walk up onto the runway. Dare to be different with Devine Essentials Foundation and Makeup Line.
has an amazing voice. He was here last week. That's Trey Wallace. Thanks again for tuning in to Busy One Radio, the Lady Devine Show. I have my special guest on, G-Man. And G-Man has some big things going on down in Miami, Florida, and he is a development artist. And if you are an artist, you guys need to get with him. So tell us about your artist development program.
Well, this program was devised over 25, 30 years of developing and working with artists throughout the industry, some which you hear on the radio, heard on the radio, or soon to be coming to the radio. It's a 90-day curriculum. It starts off from A to Z and ends at Z. It starts off with making sure, first of all, you become a legitimate artist. The first 30 days is, I don't care about your music. I don't care about your lyrics. I don't care about none of the look, none of that. It's all about your business. That's your ASCAP, your BMI, or whatever that you choose to go with, your copyright, your publishing companies, all the business, making you set up for what you're supposed to be set up for business-wise, so that you don't have to go back. Because a lot of artists get out here, they have none of these stuff done, but they keep putting these songs out on YouTube, giving it away free and all that. They get nothing from it. Then they complain when they hear it played everywhere else, and somebody else is making money on the stuff they gave away free. Mm-hmm. So, it comes to where you have to stop. You have to develop your craft, develop your skills, develop your business sense, so that you know the moves that you're making are worth it. The way some of these artists are going now, the only people benefit from their stuff is the social media outlets and the recording studio, because they go in the studio, they pay their studio time, $50 an hour, $100 an hour, but they don't pay their studio session. So they actually don't own the stuff that was created in someone else's facility. You have to buy it. You have to pay for the session. They don't know this stuff, so they get mad and want to start acting ghetto and shooting and carrying on because somebody else is using their music. You don't own the music. You go in there and create something. You pay for the studio time. You have to pay for the studio session too, so that you own the digital imprint of your music that you create. And now they can't use it no more because you own your what's called intellectual property. So, and that's teaching them things they don't know. That's part of artist development, as well as self-development and etiquette. You have to understand business etiquette when it comes to the business you indulge in. And since we're talking about entertainment, then the entertainment etiquette, because like I said, it's a 90-day curriculum. The first set of 30 days is business. The second set of 90 days, is now it's about your music, your sound, your social equity, getting you out there, building your brand, and getting you going. And then an overview of what you did business to make sure you're still staying on par. Then your last set of 90 days is all about your image, what you look like, how you presenting. Excuse me, your demographical connections. I had a upper respiratory infection that I'm just getting over due to the surgery I had
last week.
Excuse me. Due to the surgery that I had on my thyroid, it opened me up to be accessible to little bugs. Okay. So excuse me. So with that being said, understanding that business is very important. And then the last set of 30 days in the 90-day curriculum is all about your brand now, getting you going, your interviews, getting you out there, different demographics, different genres, making sure that you are good enough to go and sit down and have a conversation about your career with anybody, as opposed to always having to send representatives, because a lot of people sending these representatives who is representing themselves. They go out there and they get people that work on their career, and all around their career, they're building themselves. You send them in there to talk about your music. They in there talking about how they can act, how they can dance, how they can say nobody. So you have to learn it for yourself, so you know who and how to deal with people. Some people use you so they can get on. You're dealing with people that never been there. You're having people calling them your manager, and you ain't got nothing to manage yet. You know what I mean? The manager go and get a deal. The manager don't sign you to the record label. They sign their company to the record label and sign you to them. So now they control you, but they control the record deal. So they get 80% of your record money, and you get 20%, and you think they're doing you a favor because you never had it before. So it's the mindset is you have to understand the business for yourself, and you need to be developed independently without your managers, unless they really work for you and they really want to see you win. You have to do it independently, so you'll know what you need, what the manager should know. So then the manager should be developed too, so they understand their duties as a manager and they realize that they work for you and you don't work for them. So it's like you have to do this independently. I don't care if you are signed to a label for, I don't know, why would you sign an artist that's not developed to the label unless your goal is to take advantage of them. Because I would not want to sign an artist that's not totally developed, because why would I do that? He's dumb or she's dumb to the business that is. So now I can exploit them because they don't know nothing. So anybody that signs an artist that's not developed is damn near doomed anyway.
So a lot of the artists out here, they think because they have likes on their Facebook page and they have a YouTube video that they've made it. And they have
likes don't pay bills. Likes don't pay bills. Neither do putting those off-brand videos on YouTube. That don't pay bills. Right. And even if you get hundreds, if you get thousands and millions of views and likes, it's not paying your bills. If you getting millions, you should use that momentum to start building your brand, so that your brand start getting endorsements.
Right.
Which brings you direct cash. You should turn your music into NFTs, where now you cut the middlemen out and the money come directly to you. You see what I'm saying? You got to know the business, and they're not going to tell you this. And I see people that's in everybody's video and nobody's in their video. That tells you what the industry is looking like now. And I use the term industry right there because that's some industry shit. Industry shit is the stuff that Puffy going through. That's industry shit. Industry stuff is what those Weinsteins and all the other Steins and Steins are going through. That's industry shit. Business keeps you out of that type of shit.
Right. Right.
Get you a legal representative and get an entertainment legal representative to go out there that can help bring deals and business stuff to the table for you, and they bring opportunities to the tables. They go ahead and get these lawyers that is law / criminal / friends / homies / family, and they think they're doing something. And they don't know nothing nor do nothing. They asking for help to do what they're doing for you, which is another cost. So go out there and get you somebody, once your stuff is together, an entertainment representative that can bring opportunity to the table for you. Like now, I just got sanctioned yesterday to do a big NFL brain injury documentary. And the people came in with over $100,000 as a budget. And I told them, I get it done for 25. That's business. People say, what? You turned down? No, I didn't turn down the other 75,000. What I said is I didn't need it because it didn't cost that much to do it. So I'm not taking advantage of these people. And on top of that, I'm gonna do long-term business because now I'm performing at most of the Super Bowl parties. I'm performing. You see what I'm saying? Now I got a movie deal that they're gonna work out. That's gonna bring millions because now they trust me. See, that's business.
Building relationships.
Exactly.
Yes.
You know, people get together in these conglomerates and they won't listen to the OG. No, they want to listen to the young guys that ain't never been there that's gonna take advantage of their dumb asses, and they're not gonna listen to me. They don't want to talk to me because why? I'm an OG. They don't want to talk to me. Why? Because I'm telling you the truth. Because if you're smoking blunts in your videos, you're not gonna be seen. Nobody that's doing real big business is gonna mess with you. Exactly. If you're out there having guns in your video, you think they're gonna come do business, but you're scaring them off. Because they know you're a hothead, idiot.
The guns, the money, the
drugs, the naked women. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you about the naked women. The real businessmen are not gonna do business with you when you got naked women in the videos. Let me tell you why. Because they got daughters, idiot. They think that you're gonna do the same thing to their daughters. They don't play that. Wow. So you got to think about this, and anybody that's helping you push that because you in the street game, because you're a hustler, because you're a gangbanger, because you're doing that, your whole mission is to come away from the streets so you could do better to help the streets. You've been through it, so you don't have to keep repeating it.
Right.
You're supposed to grow from that. You're supposed to be like, hey, look, I used to do this, but now I'm getting this. I got this business deal. I'm making millions over here. I'm making hundreds of thousands on this not because I'm leaving my homies alone and not cool with them. It's no, we're growing the fuck up.
Right.
We're building our repertoires. Our legacy is starting to grow into a positive perspective where now the money that I'm making, I don't have to look over my shoulder because somebody will come in to take it.
Exactly. Easy come, easy go.
But the thing is, I want to ask you, who's gonna be the person to set the example? Because the more we have people in the entertainment business exploiting themselves for whatever reason, for attention, for money, to feel like they're in it to win it, whatever. Who's gonna set the example? Who's gonna
I'm
be
setting
that
the
person?
example. I'm setting the example right now. I'm giving them the blueprint. I'm telling them, I'm basically telling them what's going on, how I'm experiencing, how I sit in these board meetings and talk to the big dogs while they sitting there talking about who they would never mess with. And they pulling up y'all videos. I'm talking about y'all, you. I'm not talking about you personally, but you youngins. They pulling up your videos and saying, I'll never mess with them.
So you saying it should start from the top. It definitely got to start from the top. So is that the AR people? Should it start from them? Or
Who's
start from
AR? No. It starts with people like myself, the OGs that set the foundation for what y'all doing, the person that name what y'all doing, and then it goes from me, and like I said, shit flows down. Right? So if that's the case, I'm starting shit by saying what I'm saying against the norm, and I'm talking to you youngins. So now you youngins need to tap in with me. Talk to me. Let me help you. And I'm telling you, let me help you. But as soon as you go to them, you say, hey, you got to give me $10 to help you. Oh, no, I can't give you $10. Why? Because I got to go get this dime bag, this 20, this bag, or I got to trick my money off at the strip club, act like I got more money than I have and can't pay my rent because I'm smacking dollars off my hand.
Ooh. But you know what? And I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Londae.
Hi.
Co-host on the show. I was married to a national recording artist, and the things now is so different. Of course, back then, it's so different, because everybody is going independent. They don't want no one to be in control of what they're doing. They want to control their own destiny.
That's what
back in the day, which he was with CBS Sony Records. He was with Columbia before they end up switching over to CBS Sony. And it's just a lot different, now compared. Nobody respects each other. They respect each other a little bit back then. And you get somebody on, you're not jealous. You're gonna bring them in. And you're gonna get it off of that person. It's gonna be a ripple effect.
Okay, hold that thought. We gotta take a break. We'll be right back.
It's Devine.
What? Yes, I have my own products. Yes.
She got some scalp therapy, some body butter. This is some beard butter for you beard gang men. And then she has a conditioner here. Oh, these are slimming gels, you guys. So that's gonna help you slim down, right along with you a waist trainer. This is a waistband, actually. You know what? I heard the waistbands are a lot better than the waist trainers. Yes. And more comfortable, a little more flexible, especially for us BBWs, y'all.
So y'all check out my products. Y'all can order them anytime at DevineLux.com. I have hair scalp therapy for your edges.
Yo, big up Cincinnati. This your boy Joe Dapper from Dada Shock World Music Sound, representing for Wet Wednesdays, Ladies Night Reggae, 9 p.m. through midnight, with exclusive poetry and open mic sessions, and the hottest reggae, dancehall, and Afrobeats and R&B in the city. So come hold a vibe at the Cali Bar and Grill, 1227 California Avenue, Cincinnati, Ohio. Come catch me there. Boom.
Yo, this is Bass Polo DJs with my girl, Lady Devine. You know what I'm saying? On Busy One Radio. Yo, check out at 7 o'clock. I'm from Florida. She going all the way to Ohio. You know how we do it. Check out Lady Devine 1.
All right, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in to Busy One Radio, the Lady Devine Show. I got my co-host over here, Londe, and we got our special guest, G-Man, the original G-Man of hip hop. So he been passing some knowledge, y'all, young people. Y'all want to be artists about what you need to do. You really need to get with him and get that artist development. I'm telling you, because it's so many artists out here that think they gonna make it, and they gonna be right here on YouTube and Facebook if y'all don't get the proper help. So I'm gonna let G-Man tell you, and G-Man tell them about what they need to do to get in touch with you and how we can help them make a difference in their life.
There's order to everything in life, and the way order should be set is like in my Lord and Savior says, you know, my scripture says you got to go to the Son to get to the Father. You know what I mean? So that's like when you're praying, you think you're praying straight to God. That goes on deaf ears. You're being disrespectful. You got to pray to Jesus. He's your lawyer. He'll take it to God, to his Father. So you got to have order. The order in this situation is to get to me. You got to go through Lady Devine if you heard it through here. So you go through her to get to me. That's where we keep things in order, because those are the people that is going to make sure that they support her platform. And by going through her to get to me, anything that comes about Lady Devine Show gets accolades from it. So that's the way, that's order. So that's it in a nutshell.
You know, back, and also remember that they used to have a lot of workshop for music, you know, for music entertainment. It used to be workshops out there where, I mean, you did have to pay a price to go in, but they used to have music conferences. Yeah, for sure. And you don't even, every man is for themselves now.
Yeah, it's a selfish industry now, and we're trying to change it. And it starts one man at a time, you know, one artist at a time. See, if you going to get developed as an artist and you working with somebody that's trying to get where you're getting, you're a competition for them. Do you think they really want to see you blow up bigger than them? I don't think so. They want that same thing for themselves. So the opportunities that you may bring to them to help you get to where you go, they 9 times out of 10 is going to use that opportunity to benefit themselves as well. When it should be the other way around. It's like, as an artist, you coming in as an empty cup, ready to be overfilled with blessings and gifts. Entertainment is supposed to be fun. If it's not fun, then it's stress. And if it's stress, God's not in that mess. See, God is not an author of confusion. See, when you got confusion going on in your career and the stuff that you're trying to indulge in, then that means God is not in it. And it's not going to work. It's going to fail, or somebody's going to get hurt out of it. So you have to know when things are running smooth and there's no confusion, now you got God in it. Because they say you resist the enemy and he'll flee. Resist the garbage. Resist the nonsense. If you got $50 to go trick off on a strip club, take that $50 and put it in your self-development. Put that in your career. Put that into you. Because if you stay true to yourself, you're gonna win, because you're using yourself to be the vessel to get to where God has with the gifts he gave you to get to the next level and to help people. Instead of going out there and spending all that money on just getting high all day, every day, and spend that money on getting high on your business, on your career, on your craft. Instead of making these videos that really ain't going nowhere, and all it shows is that you have some level of ignorance in you, even though I'm not being disrespectful to you. When I say ignorance, it's just because of lack of knowledge of what you should be doing. It's not out of you as a personal person and saying he's stupid, he dumb, or she's stupid, she dumb. That's not what I'm saying. So please understand and have comprehension on what I'm saying. I'm saying ignorant because some of the stuff that you're doing is not going to get you to the next level. If it just lasts one night, then it ain't worth it. If it lasts a lifetime, then you're doing something worth seeing, hearing, or listening to.
They don't want to do the footwork. I mean, it's work, you know. And I love the fact that you said it's all about building relationship. And I tell people that in business, it's really about building relationships. We cannot always look for instant gratification.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you about business relationship as I walk you through, what relationships and business relationships are about. You're gonna hear some music, but I'm gonna walk you through some stuff. Let me see if can I turn it around. I don't think I can turn it around. So I'm gonna turn the phone around, and I just want you to see it. And you're gonna hear music, but I want you to be visualized. So if you can make the camera big, yeah, video. So I'm gonna show you what business relationships can do. All right. First of all, this is the meeting room, right?
Okay. Okay.
The music gonna get a little loud, but bear with me.
Wow.
Oh, the new clothing line that I got on, GXYZ. I want to show you some stuff. This the Rolls Royce drop top. This the GT.
Ooh-wee. I like that.
This we ain't even got to tell you what the Roadster is. We don't even got to show you that stuff, but we showing it anyway. This is what business relationships can do for you. See what business relationships can do. You see what business relationships can do for you.
Yep. So where are you?
And we're not even talking about yachts. We're not even talking about the yachts outside. I'm gonna pull my guy in so you can understand. Oh, and that's business network. This is how you network. Just so you know, young artists. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. This is what networking. You see how people see the respect. You heard what he just said. He said, "What's up, brother? We heard a lot about you." You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then we go outside, and then what we got going on outside. These are yachts, and this is business relationships. This is business relationships. And
Yeah, it's cutting out. But we get to
say hi to you.
He's pulling me away from it all, and I figured I'd take the time. How you guys doing?
Hello.
How you doing?
Feeling like a villain? I take it? Yo, so listen, you guys don't understand, right? It goes like this. Like, this man's music, straight up, was the music I used to listen to when I was my age. I'm not saying my age. Point is that I know his music too well.
Yeah.
And I had his LPs, because I used to DJ back in the days. So the fact that I met him is crazy. Because I'm like, that's like a full circle. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to give it back to you. But pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Tell them your name and the name of the company.
I am Antonio Maldonado. I own the Advantage Yachts with a deal for Processor Marine, which is like my competitors like Ferretti, Persian, Riva. We're the world of boating. So if you ever had a question about boating, you want to get into this world, you reach out to me.
Okay, so perhaps we could come and take a tour. How about that?
Say again?
Oh, perhaps we could come take a tour.
You want a tour?
Yes.
You got to come down and get a physical tour.
Yeah, we want a tour.
All right, when you guys come down, he has my number. There. Yeah, he has my number. Reach out. I'll give you guys a tour. Get you guys on a boat. I want you guys. This world ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it. You can music. I mean, hell, what travel ain't nothing like it.
Nice. Oh my God. We'll be there.
Quality people. What you can do. We own 70% of the planet. That's not one of them. Anyways, I give you back to talking to you guys.
All righty. Thank
you.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That's what business relationships would do for you.
Yes, yes.
You know what I
And
mean? It's
we're
like
out of
when
time.
you want
We're out of
to.
time. We're out of
Okay,
time.
okay,
So
okay, okay.
tell the people again what you want them to know. Closing words.
Hey, closing words, stay true to yourself. Think on the other end of eternity because the devil don't exist out there. His time already has come and passed. So stay thinking on the other end of eternity. Reach out to Lady Devine from our artist development program to be signed up. You can come through her. Actually, to give you a partial scholarship. I'll knock some of the price off to make sure that you are being taken care of well. And some of the proceeds will go to Lady Divine's show as well as Feed the Kids.
I
That's
love
what's
it.
up.
I
Me
love it.
too.
I am so honored to have the original G-Man of hip hop on the Lady Divine show. What's up? That's what's up. That's
Yeah,
what's up.
God
Man,
bless
there's some
y'all.
good people still out
And
there.
I'm out. I'm
Don't
gonna
give
finish
up.
up a few hands and talking to people that are fans. And as we leave out of here, and God bless y'all.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll be in touch. When you coming down for our tour?
We coming
Hey,
down for our tour.
I'm
We about
doing
to
the
be there
interview
too.
live, and I want all the guys to say hi to the people.
Can I say hello?
Hey,
Hello, hello. How are you? I like your hat.
how are you?
What's your name?
I'm
Tiffany? I'm Travis Tiffany. Are you a Virgo?
Kimberly.
I'm
I feel
putting
like you're a Virgo.
Tang. Ask me
Quinte.
again. I'm gonna tell you the
Yo,
same.
y'all outfits are killing me right now. Yeah, this shit looks good though. I must say, I'm very surprised, pleasantly surprised.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So, what's the show all about?
It was about G-Man.
G-Man. Who is he? I'm from Jamaica. I don't know who he is.
G-Man, the original G-Man of hip hop. The one who has the phone.
I know about fucking Bob Marley and shit like that. I came here when I was 12. You know what I mean? I don't really know. The first hip hop song I ever heard was LL Cool J, doing it and doing it and doing it. Wow.
Oh wow.
Doing it and doing it and doing it.
Doing it. Wow. I represent Queens, but that's my shit. My mom kicked my ass for getting that fucking tape, by the way.
What you doing there? What you doing there?
Well, I'm trying to buy a yacht.
Oh, okay.
This woman right here is trying to sell me a yacht, but it's too small because I'm 6'3", right? But I feel like at this point in my life,
That's a lot of man.
6'3".
That's a lot. That's a lot of man. And I'm not about to be fit.
you see the guy. I've been working out. I went to the gym this morning, so I'm feeling myself. And this is my best friend, John. He's
Hey.
I'm gonna call her Mia and Tia.
You look
Oh.
You look like
See, that's how ridiculous they are.
He look like
I am not. Gia.
He look a bit like Arena. All right, we had to
Nah, I'm gonna get confused.
Yeah, he look like AJ0.
Here, hold on. You gotta meet this young lady. Hold on. This is the original Mia.
Hey, how you doing?
Good luck.
Hi, beauties. How y'all doing, Queens?
Great. Yeah,
Awesome.
Here, oh my. Why aren't you here right now?
I'm trying. Look.
No. It's Miami. I don't know where you are. Where are you right now? It's probably cold and fucking boring.
Where they at? Where y'all at?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Sorry.
Listen, it's 86 tomorrow. I'm going yachting. I might take this fucking jet ski out.
Well, when he moves his yacht, he's gonna invite us down. So, you know.
Hey, come to Miami tomorrow.
We'll see you soon.
Hey, I want to see this little show. I want to get on this show. How do I get? What's the name of the show?
Don't forget.
Lady Devine show with Lundy.
I'm getting louder. I feel like it's very feminine. Is it a feminist show?
I'm London. All right.
Okay.
So we will talk to you guys soon.
Let's drop it up.
That's where the headboard goes.
This guy showing me his bed. He built this himself. Here, let me get this one back to this gentleman. Hey, it's a pleasure talking to you, ladies.
All right. Thank you.
All right, I'll get the everything. Oh, that outfit is fire though.
Hey, this is my clothing line.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got
What you got?
everything, man. I got a clothing line.
This is a little too aggressive for me.
Well, I
You know what I'm saying?
got
I
some
want to go a
subtle
little
stuff.
bit more.
I got some subtle stuff.
Yeah.
All right, G-Man, we gotta go.
All right, y'all. Hey, I'm talking business, so I'll talk to y'all in a
G-Man,
minute.
I'm definitely gonna get in touch with you for real.
Right, and I got the women clothing line ready too, y'all. I'm telling y'all, the purses, the shoes, all that.
Nice. Lonnie, before we leave out,
So get at
what
me.
you have coming up this weekend?
She's asking me what I'm a professional vocalist, so I have a band, so I gig a lot, and I should be doing a private party this weekend.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well,
So
you
I
got my
love you
number. Just
guys.
call me. Call
I'll
me
see
when
you
I can
next
hear you,
week.
because I can't really hear you. So call me when you get done. When we get out of here or something. Tomorrow morning after 10, just give me a call. She got my number.
Thank y'all for
Okay,
coming.
I will. I'll get the number from
I
her.
love you, and
All
I'll
right.
see you next week.
It's Devine.